shrinking denunciations and fear-mongering have created a climate of fear and suspicion across the country, raising the question in households across the nation: who are the un-American Americans amongst us?
Any man who has been named by either a senator of a committee or a congressman is dangerous to the welfare of this nation.
President Eisenhower refuses to engage directly with McCarthy. In a letter to his brother, however, Eisenhower explains, as for McCarthy, only a short-sighted or completely inexperienced individual would urge the use of the office of the presidency to give an opponent the publicity he so avidly desired.
Mister, I did it
Time and time again,
frightened me half to death.
or evasion,
Want to
I
die.
and many members
There are
of this
so many
administration have
better
stood
ways
with the
to
right of the individual
Please turn that noise off.
expression of convictions, even though
Is everything ready?
Oui.
Good. Cook?
You called, sir?
Yes. Is everything on schedule?
Dinner will be ready at 7:30. Sharp.
Right on time. You've your instructions?
Oui.
Very well then. The game begins. Good evening, sir. Good.
Oh, good evening. I'm not sure if I'm in the right...
Yes, indeed. You are expected, Colonel.
How do you know my...
It is Colonel Mustard, isn't it?
No, my name is Colonel...
I believe tonight it's recommended that you use a pseudonym.
I took an antihistamine before I came.
May I take your coat?
Oh, all right, I suppose I...
Ah! Not to worry, Colonel. It's just the maid in the hall with the champagne cork.
Champagne.
Don't mind if I do.
Is this ready, sir?
Pleasure, my dear. Are you expecting someone else?
Indeed. I'll be with you in a moment.
With pleasure, my dear.
Good evening. To come in, you are expected. Welcome.
Do you know who I am?
Only that you are a socialite, to be known this evening as Mrs. White.
Yes. It said so in my letter. But why?
Mrs. White, may I introduce you? This is the maid, Yvette. I see you two know each other.
We've never met. Champagne? I think not.
Please make yourself warm in the lounge.
Why? Do I look cold?
A bit.
Oh, hello.
Hello there. Pleased to meet you.
I'm rarely pleased to meet anyone. More?
Oh, yes.
Bonjour, madame. Please come to me.
Mrs. Peacock, I presume.
Oh, yes, that's me.
Cook, would you please take Mrs. Peacock's stole? I see you two know each other.
Don't be ridiculous. I've never seen that woman a day before in my life.
Champagne?
My lips belong to the Lord.
Please make yourself comfortable in the lounge.
Thank you. Oh, and for your hospitality. And there's a couple of Benjamins hidden under the caramels for you, butler.
How sticky.
I expect to be treated as the wife of a...
Hold that thought.
Oh my. Look at the detail of this molding. This is quite a magnificent mansion, isn't it? Oh, this is so... Oh, who are you?
Welcome to the party.
This is turning out to be such a crowd.
This is the right address to meet Mr. Body.
Sit! no, not you, sir. Please.
Sorry. Excuse me, I suppose this letter has me rather anxious.
You must be Mr. Green.
Yes, that's exactly who I am.
Whoa, sir.
Whoa, this isn't at all what I was expecting.
I find that if you expect nothing, then you'll never be disappointed.
Oh, I'm not disappointed.
Pardon me, please.
Please arrive at 7:30 sharp Saturday evening. Well, here I am.
Professor Plum.
If you say so.
Well, and I thought I'd seen everything.
Miss Scarlet, I didn't realize you and the professor were acquainted.
We're not. The bridge is washed out from the rain, my car broke down, and this professor offered me a ride.
I'm hoping she'll return the favor one day.
Shadow, I didn't realize we were headed to the same place until we arrived.
How was your drive?
It's a long haul.
Indeed, it is a long haul, but then it's a very large house. Right this way.
Say, what is this godforsaken place anyway?
Oh, this old place. Why, this is Body Manor. Cook, dinner,
Directly.
appetizers in the lounge. After you.
And what do you do for work?
Oh, yes, I did get this from France.
That's not what I asked.
It's my great-grandmother.
Flash.
Yes, of course.
Oh, hors d'oeuvres, good. I am starving. Funny, I haven't much of an appetite at all.
My, this really is a party.
Well, greetings up. It's a pleasure for you all to meet me. Ooh, cocktail hour. There's so many of you. I didn't realize.
Good, then you're all here. Colonel Must.
Present.
Miss Scarlet. Miss White.
Yes.
Professor Plum.
Right.
Mr. Green.
That's me.
And Mrs. Peacock.
How do you do?
Greetings. I'm Wardrobe, the butler. Tonight, as you may have surmised, nobody is being addressed by their real name, the courtesy your host has provided to ensure your utmost privacy. I suggest that you follow this lead and refrain from revealing too much about yourselves. I mean, you'll never know when...
Sorry, big clumsy, I suppose.
Dinner.
Dinner? That was more like a cocktail minute.
Mr. Walter, you were saying you never know when. What?
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 Right this way. We really oughtn't keep her waiting. Cook can get cranky. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me. The dining room is right this way. Beside your places. Please be seated.
You are Scarlet.
Oh, thank you so much.
Scarlet, have you built up quite an appetite. Never had gold spoons before. So
Mr. Watson, this seat at the head of the table, is that for you?
Oh, indeed, no, sir. I don't sit. I am merely a humble butler.
What exactly do you do?
I butler, sir.
Dinner is served.
Thank you, cook.
So what's all this about Butler, this dinner party?
Ours is not the reason why. Ours is to do and die.
Die?
Merely quoted, sir, from Lord Alfred Tennyson.
I prefer cooking myself. Would you like to think, Colonel?
I eat like everything. But our host, who is she and oh, is this where he sits?
All in good time, sir.
What's that smell? Something familiar.
Oh, shark's fin soup.
My favorite!
I know.
Bon appetit.
This is delicious. This is yummy, 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 yummy. Oh, well, I guess I'll be the one to break the ice. I guess I'll be the one to get this ball rolling. I mean, being a hostess is an integral part of my life. As the wife of oh, I forgot. We're not supposed to say who you really are, but oh well. I mean, I have no idea why we're here anyway, but I am intrigued, and this soup, it's delicious, isn't it?
I know who you are.
You do.
I work in Washington. Washington? Ah, so you must be a politician's wife, Miss Peacock.
Who's your husband? Maybe I know him.
Well, Mrs. White. Awfully White. What is your husband do? Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, he just lies around on his back all day.
How lazy.
Not necessarily.
Sorry, big Francesco, sorry.
It'll be $5, mister.
Sorry.
Mr. Green, what do you do in Washington?
I better not say. I like to follow the rules.
Well, if I weren't trying to get a conversation going, we would just be sitting here in an embarrassed silence.
Are you afraid of silence, Miss Peacock?
Yeah, no. Why?
In my professional opinion, it seems you suffer from what we call pressure of speech.
Is that an official diagnosis?
Are you a doctor, Professor?
Only in psychological medicine.
You practice?
Not anymore. I currently work for the government.
Ah, another politician.
Not exactly. I do work for you know who.
Who?
You know who. A branch of the United Nations World Health Organization.
Ah, you know who. It's an acronym.
Oh, I have a sister who is a gymnast.
You are a real colonel, aren't you?
I am, sir.
Aren't you going to mention the coincidence that you also live in Washington, D.C., Colonel?
How would you know?
Oh, I've seen you before.
So, Miss Garwood, does that mean you live in Washington too?
Sure do.
Does anyone here not live in Washington?
Oh. Then, is this about the Red Scare? I'm not a communist! I'm a Republican!
All right, Wadsworth, we've had about enough of this. Where is our host? And why have you been brought here?
God, speak of the devil. Pardon me, please.
Where is he going now?
I
I have an idea. Get your glasses.
Glasses.
This one?
Ah, good thinking, Miss Scarlet.
What do we do?
The acoustic coupling between the door and the glass allows sound to travel from one side to the other.
All the guests have arrived as expected, sir. Everything is going according to plan. We'll meet you in the study.
Who is he talking to? Wait, is he still?
His glass did not work.
Beautiful house.
Glasses.
Oh, for God's sake! Who was at the door? I demand to know what's going on.
May I interest you in any fruit or dessert?
No!
Very well. Might I suggest that we adjourn to the study for coffee and brandy, at which point I believe your newly arrived host will reveal his intentions, your letters will be explained, and the game will be afoot.
Coffee? Brandy?
Thank you, Yvette. That will be all.
So, where's our host?
He's not here. Nobody's here. What is happening?
Cigarettes? It'll calm your nerves.
I don't smoke.
Confident Al. Who's Al?
Or Mr. Adsworth. Open after dinner. It's free.
Al. Right, sir. Are you all comfortable? They'll make a good living.
Oh, wow, we did Wadsworth.
Ladies and gentlemen, these instructions are clear.
I'm glad something is.
It seems the six of you all received the same letter. It will be to your advantage to be present on the state, because a Mr. Barty will bring to end a certain long-standing, painful, and confidential financial liability. It had words on it. As it turns out, you all have one thing in common.
And I think I know what that one thing is. It's that bastard McCarthy. We're all being blacklisted, aren't we?
Close! Colonel. As it turns out, all of you are being blackmailed. For some considerable time, all of you have been paying more than what you can afford to someone who threatens to expose you.
Oh, please. What's someone going to blackmail me for? I go to church every Sunday.
Health lady told me all.
Anybody else wish to deny it? Until tonight, none of you knew who was blackmailing. But now I'm sure that even the least discerning amongst you can reason that the man behind your ransom is Mr. Barty himself.
Yes, I figure you.
So you're the body of
Who is this body telling you, British butler?
Who Mr. Barty is to no concern of yours. Suffice it to say, he's a member of the House Un-American Activities Committee, and he feels that your activities are decidedly un-American.
And who are you?
This evening is to expose each of your secrets, rendering you all culpable in each other's indiscretions.
But we hardly know each other.
Precisely.
Don't you think you might spare us this humiliation?
I'm afraid I have no choice. We'll start with you, Professor Blum.
Ooh, this ought to be good.
It says here that you were once a professor in psychiatry, specializing in pathological, lying lunatics suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Yes, but now I work for the government.
So your work has not changed. But you can't practice medicine anymore, can you? Your license has been lifted, correct?
Why? What did he do?
Do you know the thing that male doctors aren't supposed to do with their lady patients?
Yes.
Yes, well, he did it.
How awful! Someday there'll be reckoning for men like you.
I hope so.
Me too.
You're disgusting.
Are you making moral judgments, Miss Peacock?
Well,
How then do you justify taking bribes in return for delivering Senator Peacock's votes to certain lobbyists?
my husband is a paid consultant. There's nothing sinful about that.
Not if it's publicly declared, but if you slip cash under the stall door of an old Emmett's Grill. Now, how exactly would you describe that transaction?
I'd say it stinks.
We're doing that in the room.
So it's true.
No, it's a vicious lie.
But you've been paying the blackmailer for over a year now to keep the story out of the papers. Seems a little sticky. No.
Now see.
Well, I'm willing to believe you. I too am being blackmailed for something I didn't do.
So am I!
Not me.
You're not being blackmailed?
Oh, I'm being blackmailed, all right. But I did what I'm being blackmailed for.
And what did you do?
I run my own business.
That's not a crime.
I didn't ask what kind of business I run.
All right, what kind of business do you run?
I provide gentlemen with the company of a young lady.
An escort service in Washington?
How scurrilous.
Whoa, guys! I'm more than sure that some men tend to be a little more on the lonely side.
A man who has to pay to spend time with the lady. That's a problem I will never have. Is that how you knew who I was? Is he one of your clients?
Certainly not!
I was asking Miss Scarlett.
You tell him right now that it is not true!
It is not true!
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
So it is true.
A double negative.
Double negative. You mean to tell me you have photographs?
That sounds like a confession to me, Kirby. In fact, the double negative has led to the proof positive. I'm afraid you gave yourself away.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the other guest?
You don't need any help from me. It says here that you hold a sensitive security post in the Pentagon. Those negatives would most certainly compromise your position.
In what position were you exactly caught in, Colonel?
This is an outrage!
Let's see who's next. Mrs. White, you've been paying our friend the blackmailer ever since your husband died under, shall we say, mysterious circumstances.
Say what you want, I didn't kill him.
Then why were you paying a blackmail?
I don't want another scandal, do I?
Another?
We had a very humiliating confrontation. He had threatened to kill me in public.
Why would he want to kill you in public?
I believe she means yet threatened in public to kill her.
It was all over the papers.
And yet, he was the one who died. Not you, Mrs. White. Not you.
He was found dead at home, unclothed. His head had been cut off, and so had his, you know. But I didn't do it. I'd been out all evening at the movies.
What was showing?
The naked alibi.
I like your story.
But he was your second husband. Your first also disappeared.
That was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
He wasn't a very good illusionist.
And lastly, Mr. Green, who is a...
I don't need you to unmask me, Wadsworth. I already know what you're gonna say.
And that is...
Mr. Green, who is a homosexual.
Not me.
I beg your pardon.
You, Mr. Green, said, who is a homosexual? And I told you it was not me.
Thank you, Colonel. But there's more to it than that, Mr. Green.
How do you mean?
There's evidence to support the question of your politics.
My politics? Since when is working for the Republican Party a crime?
You swore an oath of allegiance to the Republican Party, yet neglected to vote for Eisenhower in the last election. That's grounds for ousting, if there ever was one.
But voting records are confidential.
Everything has its price, Mr. Green.
So, there you have it.
Has what?
A crooked senator's wife, a lascivious doctor, a disloyal Republican, and so on and so forth. Not exactly adhering to an all-American standard, now are you all?
Depends on who you ask.
But if this bodyguard is such a noble citizen himself, then why doesn't he just report us to the police himself?
And give up the opportunity to make a buck? Come on, Professor, what could be more American than that?
Apple pie.
All right, Wadsworth, so we're being blackmailed by a renegade McCarthyist. Where does that leave us?
Where is this Mr. Body?
And what does he want from us?
Who cares? I'm not staying to find out. I've done nothing wrong. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Peacock. You can stay in denial. You cannot leave this house.
I am the wife of a great senator. You cannot tell me what to do. Locked.
Indeed. All the doors are locked. the windows barred, and the grounds patrolled by vicious dogs, there's no way out. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce your host for the evening and your blackmailer for life, Mr. Bobby. How do you do?
Who do you think you are?
I'm the
Typical man, but I'm dead.
This is once in studying with her knee.
Thank you, I've studied martial arts.
There is one more piece of information that you may like to know.
What?
The police are coming in less than an hour.
You police! Unless what?
You agreed to double down.
And why did we agree to do that?
Because if you don't, I'll take this briefcase containing all the evidence of your wrongdoings into the hands of the press, the police, and the House Un-American Committee. With the right spin, those fellas can make a commie out of anyone. Some of you may face a life of shame, while others a lifetime of jail.
Unless what?
Well, there is something you can do for me. Something I just can't bear to do myself. Something that would change the game.
What?
Have a seat, please. Is it all right if I sit here? Whoa! Oh, Isochrome, sorry.
What is this all about, sir?
Tonight there are 6 packages that I thought our guests might find useful.
Packages?
Presents, if you will. I'm a generous sort of fellow.
Are you?
Wadsworth, see to that each guest receives a gift.
Glad. Event?
Anyone want to make a guess as to what's in their package?
Perfume. Candy. A rare single malt Scotch whiskey.
Aren't guessing games fun? Please, open them.
A candlestick?
A wrench. A lead pipe.
A dagger.
A revolver.
Oh, no, it's just a robe.
In your hands, you each possess a lethal weapon that I thought you might find useful this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you all came here tonight because you believed the evidence against you was so terrible you would do anything to keep it a secret. I'm simply putting that theory to the test.
You are?
Mr. Wadsworth here may look very suave and charming,
Thank you.
but really, he's conniving, manipulative.
False.
Why do you think he's called the police?
You called the police?
No, only because he instructed me to do so.
Did I? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can manage to get rid of Mr. Wadsworth here, I'll have no need to increase your blackmail or expose you to the police.
What do you mean get rid of?
Does he mean kill him?
If you can, in fact, eliminate Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes, I think that's what he means.
who not only knows your secrets, but mine as well, I'll eliminate your blackmail and get you done with this terrible business once and for all.
You'll be definitely.
But why make us do it, Body? Why don't you just do your dirty work yourself?
Why should I, when the 6 of you are so uniquely motivated and armed?
Take it!
After all I've done for you. That's it. This man is a liar. I am one of you. I am not a butler. I am an indentured servant.
A familiar friend. Don't make a scene, Wadsworth. It's over. Now's your chance. The police are on their way. If one of you can end your blackmail and not find yourselves on the front pages, one of you will kill Wadsworth. Now!
Wait, I can't see anything! Is that a gunshot?
Mr. Bobby! She's breathing!
Stand back! I'm a doctor! He's dead!
Who had a gun?
I did!
So you shot him?
I did it!
You did it. Who did this?
I don't know. Somebody grabbed my hand. Next thing I know, there was a shot.
Hold on. There's no gunshot.
He's right, there isn't.
Look, there's a gunshot right here.
Eagle Eye, Miss Scarlet.
But if the bullet's over there, then how did he die right here? I don't know. I'm not a forensics expert.
Something else must have killed him.
One of us must have killed him.
Well, don't look at me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it either. Wait. Maybe the brandy was poisoned.
Someone had to stop her screaming.
Well, was the brandy poisoned?
How should I know?
Looks like now we'll never know.
Unless she dies too.
The screams are coming from the billiard room. It's locked. Who's in there? Who's screaming? Yvette? Yvette, are you all right? Yvette! Are you alive?
Of course I will love you, idiot! You, Wadsworth! Because if you were trapped in this house with a murderer! The murderer's here.
Where?
Where? Here, we're all looking at him! Where?
What took you so long?
I'm an old woman who may or may not have been poisoned. It's amazing I'm anywhere.
I heard you all in the study. One of you is the killer.
Wait, how can you hear us in this study?
Because I was listening. I have a tape recorder in the billiard room connected to the study. Monsieur Bronte asked me to record your conversation.
Why would he ask you to do that?
For more evidence, of course. Wadsworth revealed all your secrets in the study. Now they are all recorded.
What a stick. I've got to destroy them. Where are the tapes?
Who cares about the tapes? What about the body?
Wait. What body?
Body!
But Yvette, why were you in there screaming all by yourself? Because I was frightened. I also drank some cognac. Maybe I am poisoned too. Plus one of you is the killer. Monsieur Bronte is dead.
We have to figure out which one of them did it.
What do you mean, which one of them?
Oh, I didn't do it.
Well, one of you did. I didn't have access to a weapon.
Well, don't look at me. All I got was a candlestick.
Maybe it wasn't one of us.
Who else could have done it?
Who else is in this house? Only the cook.
I can tell. Cook's not here.
Oh my, what a lovely kitchen. My husband and I had a kitchen very similar to this. Our very first bridesmaid. It has such a homey feel, doesn't it?
What the? I didn't do it.
The Smiths, too.
Do what?
Murder.
I hate murder!
Wadsworth, I think you better explain it to me.
Me?
Yes, you. Who else would want to kill the cook?
It wasn't that bad.
How can you make jokes at a time like this?
It's my defense mechanism.
Some defense. If I'm the killer, you'd be next. I said if. There's only one admitted killer here, and it's not me. It's Mrs. White.
I've admitted nothing.
You paid the blackmail. How many husbands have you had?
Mine are the women's.
Yours.
5.
5.
Yes, just the 5. Husbands should be like Kleenex, soft, strong, and disposable.
If it wasn't you, then who was it who had that gallery?
It was Miss Peacock.
Yes, right, put it down.
Where?
I don't want that fuss.
Well then, it must have been Mr. Green.
Can somebody please help me out?
Oh, Lord, let him off.
Mr. Green, you really ought to speak up for yourself.
Gentlemen, might I suggest that we take the good body to the study?
Why?
The Scottish when the police arrive if they find it. This will all be in custody and under suspicion for murder. Murder!
Yes, and second, I'm the butler. I need to keep the kitchen tidy.
I exerted all my muscles.
That was one big cook. The body's gone.
What are you all staring at?
No body.
What do you mean?
No body. No body. It's gone.
Maybe he wasn't really dead.
He was.
We should have made sure.
I really had.
So, like, was he dead or wasn't he? I need an answer.
Maybe he was dead, but somebody moved him.
Who would move him?
And why?
How should I know?
If he's not here, then where is he?
Oh my. All this excitement. Excuse me. Is there anything for us?
We madame.
No, I did have to powder my nose.
There's a toilet outside the billiards room.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but we currently have a small issue of 2 dead bodies. One missing, one present, and the imminent arrival of the police.
The bridge is washed out. That should buy us some time.
But I don't want extra time. I want the police to arrive. I'm trapped in this house with a murderer.
Yeah, but once the police get here, the rest of us are doomed.
What? Am I right in thinking that we are the only people in this house?
No.
Then there is someone in the house?
Oh, sorry, I meant no meaning yes.
No, meaning yes.
Yes.
Look, I want a straight answer. Don't look at me. Watson, is there someone else in this house? Yes or no?
No.
No, there is, or no, there isn't.
Yes?
There seems to be some confusion on whether or not we are the only people in this house.
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't. Any confusion, or no, there isn't. Anyone else in the house?
Either, both.
Just give me a clear answer.
What was the question again?
Is there anyone else in this house?
No!
Oh, see, that's what you all say, but what you really know?
Look, we have a killer on the loose, a missing dead body, a Mr. Body, and all of these easily accessible weapons.
A rope. There was a candlestick.
Revolver, wrench, and hey, where's the lead pipe?
Oh God, so bloody.
Everyone stand back! I'm a doctor! He's dead.
That's what you said the last time.
I believe in second chances.
Mr. Body, dead again.
I'm going to faint.
I'm there too. Sorry.
Miss Peacock,
Yes.
where did this happen?
In the bathroom. At first, I thought he was attacking me, but then I realized he hadn't left, propped against the door frame, dead, waiting to follow someone.
Who would do such a thing?
Takes a lot of guts to kill somebody twice.
This is what we call an overkill.
But why?
What's the difference?
Makes a difference to him.
Makes a difference to us. We've got to find out who killed him, where, and with what.
Oh, seems like it was the lead pipe.
Gang bang, Professor Blam.
What kind of game are you playing here, Wadsworth?
This is not a game.
You! The lead pipe belonged to you!
But I dropped it while running to the kitchen.
People don't just drop murder weapons.
I didn't know it was a murder weapon when I dropped it.
So anyone could have picked it up?
Yes, of course, but who picked up the lead? Who picked up the lead pipe and brutally murdered Mr. Body, leaving him dead and bloody and maligned? Who did it? Who?
Well, you're over there losing your marbles. I'm over here trying to do something useful for the group. Have you all forgotten about the evidence against us?
The evidence!
Buddy's briefcase is locked.
There must be a key.
Mr. Green, would you be so kind as to check Mr. Body's pockets for the key to the briefcase containing the evidence of our crimes so we can destroy the evidence once and for all?
Why me?
Why not?
Well, all right.
Where'd you get those?
I don't really like germs.
Or fingerprints?
No, it's mostly really just germs. Oh God, somewhere. Not in that pocket.
Look harder.
Got it!
Give it here! It's empty.
Empty?
Then where's all of our evidence?
I told you Body was a liar. Had the evidence in his briefcase by foot.
We must find the evidence.
Destroy it.
Evidence against us aside. We are in a room with 2 dead bodies.
It's a corpse yards away.
Let's move the corpses to the couch so they look us dead.
Some party this is turning out to be.
Help me, Mr. Green.
Oh, all right.
Careful, don't you got some on the ground.
Stop
Well-
messing around, huh?
Get on.
Hurry up. Solid battlefield technique. Maybe I was wrong.
Daggers are heavier than they seem, aren't they?
Well, I wouldn't know.
Right, me neither.
Look like it's a small horse.
Pop them up. Yes, we. You all strong together with this thing that's dead.
Kiss him out
Mr.
the
Green,
way.
get out of there. Mr. Green.
Please,
Fix his suit. Scoundrel.
Good. They just look asleep.
Forget about the bodies. We need to do something about this room full of murder weapons.
I have an idea. We'll put the weapons in this bag.
And what good will that do?
Then we will zip up the bag.
Most murderers know how zippers work, Mr. Wadsworth.
Well, let's see. Oh, I have an idea. We'll put the bag in the safe.
Terrific. Where's the safe?
In the hall. Shush.
I don't see a safe.
Ah, Mr. Wadsworth, is that the original Trumbull?
Those are quite valuable.
Now is not the time for art appreciation.
A hidden safe behind a portrait. How original.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no. The rope. The garden. The wrench. There. Locked.
What the?
to that safe, Wadsworth?
Oh, yes. The key.
I'll put it in my pocket.
But what if you're the murderer?
But I'm not.
But what if you are?
I'm not here. Oh, throw the key outside.
Oui, à l'extérieur.
But it's raining. I'm not going to stay here.
No, I'm not suggesting that we go outside. I'm suggesting that we stay inside. Yes, throw away the key.
But wouldn't we have to open the door?
Yes, we would.
But what if the killer is outside?
Better out than in.
Yes, we want to keep him outside, but when we open the door, we risk letting him back inside.
But maybe if we open the door, we'd encourage the killer to go out.
The killer seems to be doing a fine job of opening and closing doors all by himself. I don't see how us opening the door for 1 tiny second could possibly make any sort of difference.
Well, what if we open the door, throw out the key, and the killer catches it? Then the killer has the key we are trying to confiscate.
I think we might be overthinking this. I'm going to throw away the key. Follow me.
Mr. Green!
He didn't look like a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Interrogation is my specialty. How do you do?
Hello. I didn't mean to disturb the whole household. My car just broke down and I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Are you the killer?
What?
Oh, okay, right this way.
No, I don't think we should do that.
Oh, where is it?
Where's what? The body?
The phone, what body?
No body in the study?
Study?
Wait.
No.
No. That phone has been disconnected, but there is one in the lounge. Right this way.
Thank you.
Our task is twofold. 1, find the evidence. 2, find the murderer.
We have one potential suspect contained in the lounge. But that leaves this rest of this place up for grabs. Who knows what's behind all these doors?
I suggest we split up and search the house.
Split up.
Yes, that way we can search the roof faster and find out which one of us is actually the murderer.
But whoever's paired with the killer might get killed.
Mon Dieu.
But then we'd be able to find out which half of the pair was actually the killer that we're trying to find right at this moment.
But the other half of the pair would be dead.
This is war, Peacock! Casualties are beyond inevitable. You cannot make a tasty omelet without breaking a few eggs. Every cook you meet will tell you that much.
But look what happened to the cook.
Colonel, are you willing to take the chance?
What chance do we have?
None.
I suppose you're right.
All right, troops, divide and conquer. I don't know what you've been told. Colonel Mustard's brave and bold. I'll split us into pairs. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by himself. If he hollers,
Let him go.
oh yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny.
No, this is right. You're with me. Professor Plum, you're with Miss Peacock. Yvette, you're with Mr. Green. And Miss Scarlet, you're with Eeny, meeny.
But what if someone doesn't come back?
Well, remember you found me. Now, leave no door unopened and cherish your partner. This may be the last person you ever see. That's why I'm nervous.
But why? It's just us. We're alone.
That's just it, Mrs. White. No man in his right mind would ever be alone with you.
Fine. You go in there and I'll go in here. Are you going in?
Yes. Are you?
Yes.
On the count of 3. 1, 3.
Nothing in that room.
Nothing in that mind.
Shall we search the ballroom?
After you.
Hello? Yes. I'm stuck on that big house on the hill. I think there must be a party or something going on. I've been locked in the lounge. There's so many people here. It must be 6 or 7. I don't know. I'm nervous. There's seems to be one of my customers. I don't know. I think he's my passenger.
Never believed what I found in the hallway. Professor Clone's stupid tobacco pipe.
What do you think that means?
Who knows, but it seems suspicious if you ask me.
What I just did.
Honest to God, Colonel.
Hey, what is this room anyway?
Search me.
Okay.
Get your mitts off me! It's an expression! What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, Miss Scarlet. I just struggle with nuance.
This is the last room to search in this beastly mansion, and we still haven't found any evidence.
But I think the time has been productive, nonetheless.
Oh, sure, Paulina.
You're just such a brave and determined lady, Miss Scarlet. All in all, I have really enjoyed our time together. And I hope that after this expedition ends, we can remain friends. I mean, I don't know. Murderers aside, it's just such a lovely group of people. Except, I would like to hear how Miss Wright lost her veil in the billiard room. But you know...
You found White's veil in the billiard room? Odd.
Odd? It's not just...
Odd. You know how suspicious we need this. It's not just a piece of a trap door! A trap door leading to a secret passage! Let's go!
No, thanks. Ladies first. Gentlemen.
How heroic.
I take a lead. Hey! Where are we now?
How should I know? The lights are out.
Then turn them back on!
I would if I could see anything.
I'm gonna try to feel my way around.
Don't get any funny ideas.
A table,
A telephone.
a sofa,
A body.
a body!
We can't let you out the door to the lounge. It's locked.
The key was working. Lock the door. It's in here.
That's right. I do. No, I don't. The keys are gone.
I have an idea.
Please don't let me die in here with this man.
All right. There's no other option. I'm just gonna have to break down that door. Everyone, stand back. I'm a doctor.
Stand back. I'm a woman. I'm done shooting at you. So doors open, you can come out now.
Why were you shooting at us?
So open the door.
But you could have killed us!
I said stand back.
Let's add finding the keys to the lounge to our list of priorities, Wadsworth.
Say, French, where'd you get that gun anyway?
Is this safe? It was unlocked.
Unlocked? Impossible. I have the key. No, I don't. So gone.
So that means whoever has a key is the murderer. Precisely.
Speaking of the murderer, there's a dead body in the lounge, you know. The murderer is dead!
What did you do?
We found her together!
And he was already dead.
But the door to the lounge is locked.
Once through a secret passage we found down in the conservatory.
A secret passage. Who designed this place?
The Parker Brothers. Don't worry, it can't be the police.
It's the police!
I'm going to open the door. It's the decent thing to do.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, officer. We've been expecting you.
Have?
We haven't.
You all seem to be at some sort of disagreement. I got a tip that a motorist came by. Did he ask for help?
Yes.
Yes, you all seem to be at very much of a disagreement. Anyway, can I use the phone?
Of course you pay, sir. You can use the phone in the lounge.
Out of order!
Like, I was thinking you use the phone in the study.
Occupied.
If you must, sir, you may use the phone in the library. Right this way.
You all are acting rather peculiar.
It's because I set the window down. Not to worry, the maid will clean it up.
Yes, that's all well and good, but what's going on in the lounge and the study?
Lounging, studying, right this way.
Let me have a look.
No, thank you.
What? Actually, I think I'd like to have a look around if you don't mind.
Of course, officer. Follow me. I'll take you on the grand tour of Body Manor. This home was built by Lord Reginald Body in 1784. Lord Body had been declared Lord Body after somebody discovered an ant body that would save heaven. Notice the mahogany floors. Did you know that in the 17th century, Buckingham John Esquimalt recorded the use of mahogany for laying balloons? Can you believe it?
What? Hey,
Look at these brass doorknobs.
Hey,
These were handcrafted by Lord Body's mother in 1874.
mister, I don't care about the doorknobs. What's going on around here? What are you hiding in these two rooms?
Which two rooms?
The lounge in the study.
Oh, those two rooms.
Yes.
No, officer, I really don't think you should go in there.
Why not?
Because it's all too nothing.
Pardon me.
Good night, officer.
Good night. Oh, that wasn't all that shocking. Those folks were just having a good time. Why didn't you tell me this was a party?
My apologies, officer.
Now, let me take a peek at the lounge.
The library, officer. Didn't you want to see the library?
No.
I'm pretty sure you wanted to see
pretty
the
sure I
library.
didn't.
I'm pretty sure you wanted to see the library.
I don't recall.
This library is modeled after the Library of Alexandria. Like the Oh my gosh, you're so uneducated. You really need to read. Reading is a fundamental part of our education system, and I think it's very important that you'd like to read.
At 4 years of college experience, I think I'm
Do
pretty
you?
educated.
You don't seem like you.
Seem pretty educated.
Do you?
I do.
I really think the library.
The lounge.
The library.
The lounge.
No, I think you should go to the library.
I said the lounge!
Okay.
Excuse me?
Good evening, officer. How do you do?
Are these men drunk?
Dead! Drunk!
Wanna sit?
No thank you. I can't drink on the job. The chief would kill me.
Killed if you do, killed if you don't.
What?
Have a good evening, officer.
Same to you.
Well, I can explain everything, officer.
There's no need to explain anything. There's nothing illegal about any of this.
There's not.
Of course not. This is America. And that was the pursuit of happiness. Now, maybe the phone?
Of course, officer. The library. All right, you can come out now. Very good, Professor Orley. Very good.
The dead body taste. You still in my mouth.
Locked in the library.
How'd you do that?
I thought you didn't have the keys.
I didn't have my right pocket keys, but my left pocket keys are still intact. Now, let's split. We don't have much time. The police are on their way.
The police already came. Not the broken down car police, the criminal investigation police.
Precisely. Now, let's go. We can't afford to have any more murders. This is getting dangerous. Well, go!
Anything over there, Whiteworth?
Nothing. There's never
Buster,
anything.
Yes?
do you see anything?
Did you get caught?
Margot!
Hello? Hello, hello? Power outage. Must be the storm. Hello? Oh, yes, Chief, this is... Hello, are you still there? Is this phone working?
Hello? Turns out it's a light. Hello? Oh, you scared me. I thought she was a killer.
Did someone cut the line? Hello?
Oh, what is that in your hand?
Oh, good. Chief. Oh, you can hear me. You see, I found an abandoned car and I wound up in an old mansion where the lights just turned out. Yeah, something's going on around here. Yeah, they're having some sort of party. Yeah? Yeah, they're having some sort of party, and you wouldn't believe who I just saw.
Lights.
Finally, can see a thing.
Are the lights still off?
Let there be light!
Open your eyes.
Do you hear that?
Sounds like a telephone is off the hook.
It's coming from the library.
That's where the killer must be.
I'm going to hit it.
Aren't you afraid?
Of course.
Of what? A fate worse than death?
No, just that. Hello, Mr. Cobb. Oh, you would need a bit assistance? A phone book, perhaps?
Hey, listen, Papa. The butler asked you a question. Hang up the telephone already, or he will. Fine.
We should be safe here in the village.
I don't feel safe.
I can't relax. How about a game of pool? To pass the time.
Oh yes, racquetball. Three murders in 3 minutes.
That's our best record.
3 minutes. Altogether.
The cook, Mr. Body, the motorist, the cop, the vet, and the city telegram girl.
Then who's the murderer?
Ain't that the $1 million question?
Sometimes the most obvious answer is right underneath our noses. I think the best course of action is to retrace our steps. It all started like this. At the start, there was thunder like a dog's bark. Ding dong. Colonel Mustard. Ding dong. Mrs. White, who noticed Yvette. Then, Mrs. Peacock, how do you do, how do you do? Who noticed the cook. Then, Mr. Green. Oh, no, not you, sir. Please come in. Then, Professor Huang and Miss Carnes. Dinner is served. Dinner? Well, that was more like a cocktail minute. To the dining room. Shark fin soup, shark fin soup, shark fin soup, shark fin soup. Ooh, yum, 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 my favorite. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. Then Mr. Bobby arrived, and we all went to the study. Coffee, brandy, who's bottle British butler. How do you do? Then Mr. Bobby asked me to hand out the packages. Here you go, package, 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 package. Oh, no, it's just a row. Then Mr. Bobby turned out the lights. Now! Mr. Bobby was dead. But not really. Really, he was alive. We just didn't know it. Then, Mrs. Peacock, you drank your drink. But then... Someone had to stop this thing. Then, we heard... to the living room. But Mrs. Peacock joined late. I'm an old woman who may or may not have been poisoned. Then Mrs. Whitehouse, who was in this house, to which we all replied, Sick! Oh God, so gross. Blood, germs, will someone help me out, please? I suggested that we take the cook's body into the stove. But when we arrived, Bonnie's body was gone. Then Mrs. Peacock was it, with Bonnie's blood on her body, and his body having bludgeons in his brain. Then the briefcase empty. Next. The motor strike. Are you still working? And I want you in the lounge. Dead. Then the answer. Should go. Hello. On. Can you canoe? Dead. Then the man got strangled in the living room. Oh no. Dead. And that brings us to... Hear me all along.
But what does it prove? Nothing.
Well...
Enough of this! I know who the murderer is.
You do?
I do.
All right, we're listening, Miss Scarlet. Who do you accuse?
It was Professor Plum in the hallway with the revolver.
Liar!
We all heard the gun go off, Professor. And I found your stupid tobacco pipe in the hallway. Would you drop it, huh? When you're scoping out your next vantage point to kill your next victim? I bet that was you telling your girls were bitch of yours, wasn't she?
That's a lie. I never met that girl in my life. It wasn't me.
Well, the gun is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever has the gun is the murderer.
Well done, Wadsworth. You won't be able to prove a thing if you are all dead.
That may be so, Professor. But if we're all alive... Officers, there's your man.
Well done, Wadsworth.
That's what I said.
Yes, well, I'm saying it now. Handcuffs, Chief of Police. Professor Plum, you're coming with me.
But that's not how it really happened. It happened like this.
Professor Plum, who do you accuse?
It was Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the wrench.
I never laughed.
I found your motor in the lounge where Motors was killed with the wrench to the head. And that wrench belonged to you.
That's a lie! Well, the wrench is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever has the wrench is the...
Well done, Wadsworth.
Officers, there's your man. Not a kernel of truth in him.
Well done, Wadsworth. That's what I said. Guilty verdict. Chief of Police, Colonel Mustard, you're coming with me.
I'll have it wrong. It happened like this.
All right, Colonel, who do you accuse?
Mrs. White in the billiard room with her rope.
I'd rather die.
I found your veil in the billiard room and I saw how you cringed tonight when he then served you your dinner.
Yes, it's true, I'm Yvette. She had a torrid love affair with my late husband. I hated her. I hated her so much. The flame on the side of my face, breathing, heaving breaths. But just because I hated her doesn't mean I killed her.
Well, the rope is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever.
Well done, Wadsworth. Well done, Wadsworth. That's what I said. Yes, well, I'm saying it now. Mark my words, Chief of Police. Miss White.
It happens like this.
This is why you be accused.
It was Miss Peacock in the kitchen with the dagger. I found your feather by the corpse.
Well, the dagger's for
Well done, Wadsworth. That's what I said. Yes, well, I'm saying it now. Very D. Hatchet.
Chief of Police.
But that's not how it happened.
It happened like this.
In the library with the candlestick.
Maximum, Chief of Police.
You can't do this to me!
Frankly, Miss Scarlett, I don't give a damn. But it really happened like this. I know who the murderer is. All of you. Freeze! Nobody move. You're all killers.
You can't prove anything, Mr. Wadsworth.
I'm not Mr. Wadsworth. I'm Mr. Body.
How can you be body bled all over me?
It wasn't body, it was bleeding.
So, if Body wasn't Body, then who was he?
He was my butler, Wadsworth.
But if you're the real Mr. Body, then what was your purpose in dragging this all out?
You see, when you started murdering people, I decided to roll the dice, see if you'd self-implode, kill off my entire network of spies and informants, which you did splendidly, by the way. Generously leaving your fingerprints on every glass, doorknob, and dead body. So now I have each of you on the hook for murder. Murder! Bribery for crimes is one thing, but murder, that could get expensive.
Why is it trade?
It's all a part of the game. Game! Yeah, well, I'm relaxed now, you see. Now that you've killed off everyone, there's no evidence left against me. I got off scot-free.
But the police will be here any minute. You'll never get away with this.
What's so funny, Wadsworth? Mr. Wadsworth turned out to actually be Mr. Body, who wasn't actually Mr. Body.
You never called the police, have you?
They were never on their way.
Now listen, you reprobates. You're gonna take the bodies, stack them in the cellar, lock the cellar door, and leave body men one at a time, forgetting any of this ever happened.
How can I forget all of this?
With murder on the menu, the price of blackmail just tripled.
Forgotten.
Now, move!
Wait a minute, we can all rush him. He has no more bullets left in that gun.
Oh, please, you don't think I'm gonna fall for that old trick?
It's not a trick. There was one shot at Mr. Body, 2 shots at the chandelier, 2 shots at the lounge door, and 1 shot at the Smee telegram girl.
That's not 6.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
No, there was only 1 shot that got the chandelier. That's 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
Even if you were right, that would be 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, not 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
Alright. 1 plus 2 plus shine. Point is, there's still 1 bullet left in this gun. And anybody who moves is gonna get it.
So, you're just gonna keep blackmailing us? We're supposed to all pretend like this never happened?
Of course, why not?
I'll tell you why not. Agent Larry Goodman, FBI.
Or is it?
You're the FBI!
Everything that was never agreed. He got a letter just like each of you, but he came to the Bureau to ask for help. I took his place tonight so we could have a sting operation.
Some sting. 6 people died on your watch.
I usually work the desk. My beats is property crime, you know? That's fraud. That's why I was so tickled when the real Mr. Wadsworth dropped off a whole briefcase worth of evidence last night. Wait, you had these evidence this whole time? It's all here. Miss Scarlett's books, including names and dates of service, proof proving she's one of DC's top madams, justifying why she killed the cop who's listed here on her page.
Give me that!
Ooh, and a love letter addressed to Professor Plum. That's private property! The singing telegram girl, who's the head of the you-know-who, who's the underage daughter of the head of the you-know-who, would have come clean to Dad, you would have cleaned out Professor Plum. So you killed her. Now you see. And these negatives, Colonel. Huh? Quite the regular at Miss Scarlett's establishment. I'm sure you wouldn't be a colonel anymore if that motorist informed your general where he drives you Tuesday night.
I just wanted someone to talk to.
Shark's fin soup indeed, Miss Peacock. Too bad your old cook couldn't keep quiet. When she had blabbed about your briberies and maybe once had killed her just before joining us outside the billiard room. Now we all know what took her so long.
Circumstantial evidence would never hold in the court of the law.
But a notarized record from the cook will. And Miss White, what's my word? You really did hate Yvette.
Flames on the side.
Okay, we get it. Here's a container holding fingerprints collected at the scenes of your previous murders.
I never murdered my husbands.
Fingerprints I'm sure the FBI will be able to match to those on the noose tied around Yvette's neck.
I wore gloves.
You mean these? Last but not least, Mr. Bobby.
It's Robert.
You didn't hate Yvette at all, did you, Mr. Bobby?
What's it to do with you?
Illicit green card love affair is the icing on the cake of this FBI file. An FBI file on the whole Body family. Your butler, the real Mr. Wadsworth, has been feeding us information for months. Talk about a true American.
He was British.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Do I? Do I really? No, I don't.
See, why'd you want to kill him? Twice. You shot, missed him in the sleigh, buddy. Why is he played dead? It wasn't until you caught him trying to escape that you bludgeoned him to death with the lead pipe that I dropped on the way to the kitchen. I mean, really, who drops a murder weapon? I didn't know it was a murder. Body business has been one for organized crimes for generations, but they've always eluded the law. Until now, tonight, the body business has reached a dead end.
You leave my family out of there! Oh. Oh, me.
Stop. Oh, the humanity. Oh. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Second wind. If I knew you were coming over there, you would take. I kiss it and the hand me. Wait,
Die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Here we go. I'm gone.
He's dead! Not yet!
When your artist has just smile. Larry.
No.
I tell you, this has been the most exciting I've had in a long time. Now, you're all under arrest. Officers, you can find the recordings of their confessions you've been waiting for in the billiard room.
The tapes!
All right, who done it? They all did it. But if you want to know who killed Mr. Body, it was me, Agent Larry Goodman, in the hall with my gun. Well done, Goodman.
That's what he said.
And that's how it really was. Sorry. Officers, take him away. I'm going home to sleep with my wife.